Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. A love story that started over 2 decades ago. A journey full of fame, second chances, public pressure, and now a heartbreaking end. It's official. After just 2 years of marriage, Jennifer and Ben have finalized their divorce. And while fans are shocked, both stars are speaking out with songs, statements, and surprising honesty. In today's video, we're going to break down exactly what happened, why they split, and how both of them are moving on. So stay with us till the end for the full story of Bennifer, from their beginning in the early 2000s to the emotional breakup in 2025. The end of Bennifer, official divorce confirmed. The news is now confirmed. According to the Economic Times, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck have officially ended their marriage. The divorce paperwork was finalized quietly, without much public drama. But behind the scenes, a lot has changed. The couple was married for 2 years. They tied the knot in 2022 after rekindling their romance nearly 20 years after their first breakup. But now, in 2025, it's over again, this time legally. Court documents show that both stars agreed not to seek spousal support. That means no one will be paying the other person after the divorce. Jennifer is also changing her name back to Lopez after using Affleck during their marriage. This shows that she's truly starting a new chapter. The breakup song that says it all right. After the divorce news broke, Jennifer Lopez released a brand new breakup song. It's called Wreckage of You. The timing couldn't be ignored, and once fans listened to the lyrics, it became clear. This song was deeply personal. In the song, Jennifer sings about the emotional pain of a relationship that fell apart. She talks about giving everything she had, only to be left picking up the pieces. It's raw, it's honest, and it sounds like it's coming straight from the heart. She even said in an interview with Hindustan Times that this track was one of the hardest songs she's ever written. "I had to face some painful truths," she said, "but music helps me heal. Thank you for the scars." In another interview with Hola USA, Jennifer went even deeper. She said, "I'm stronger now, I'm wiser, and honestly, I want to say thank you for the scars." That line, "thank you for the scars," has stuck with a lot of people. It's not easy to go through heartbreak, but Jennifer is showing the world that pain can also lead to personal growth. She shared that this experience taught her a lot about herself, about love, about boundaries, and about how important it is to not lose your own identity in a relationship. Ben finally speaks out. But what about Ben? For a while, he stayed silent. But recently, he opened up in an interview with Elle, and what he said surprised many people. "There's no scandal," Ben explained. "No one cheated, no one lied. We just weren't in the same place anymore." According to Ben, the problem wasn't some big dramatic event. It was more about growing apart. He said they both tried hard, but it just didn't work. He still has respect for Jennifer and wishes her the best. How it all began. The Bennifer love story. To understand how painful this ending is, we have to go back to where it all started. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck first met in 2001 while filming the movie Giggly. At the time, Jennifer was already a superstar, and Ben was one of Hollywood's most talked about actors. Their chemistry was instant, and the media quickly gave them a nickname, Bennifer. They got engaged in 2002, and fans went crazy. It was one of the biggest celebrity romances of that time. Paparazzi followed their every move. Every magazine had their photo on the cover, but all that attention brought stress. In 2004, just days before their planned wedding, they suddenly called it off. Jennifer moved on and got married to singer Mark Anthony. Ben also started a new chapter and eventually married actress Jennifer Garner. For years, it seemed like the Bennifer story was over for good, the second chance that gave fans hope. But then, in 2021, something unexpected happened. Jennifer and Ben were spotted together again, first on a vacation, then at public events. Slowly, it became clear. Bennifer was back. Fans were thrilled. The couple seemed happy, more mature, and ready to make it work this time. In 2022, they got married in Las Vegas, followed by a bigger ceremony at Ben's estate in Georgia. It felt like a fairy tale comeback. Two people who had grown up, made mistakes, and found their way back to each other. Jennifer even said in interviews that this time felt more real and more grounded. For a while, everything seemed perfect. But behind the smiles and photos, things weren't as smooth as they looked. Cracks begin to show. By late 2023, rumors began to spread. Sources said the couple had been arguing more often. Some close friends even mentioned that their lifestyles were very different. Jennifer loved being in the spotlight, doing interviews, interviews, promoting her music, performing at events. Ben, on the other hand, preferred to stay quiet and avoid public attention. They were also busy with their own careers. Jennifer was planning a major tour and promoting her documentary. Ben was focused on filmmaking and spending time with his kids from his previous marriage. These different priorities created distance. While they were both trying to make things work, the gap kept growing. Eventually, it became too much. No drama, just distance. What makes this story different is how quietly it ended. There were no scandals, no ugly fights, and no public insults. Both Jennifer and Ben have handled the divorce with maturity and respect. As Ben said, it wasn't about blame. It was about understanding we're better off apart. Jennifer also echoed that feeling. She mentioned in a recent interview that she still believes in love, even after this heartbreak. She said, "Sometimes the right people meet at the wrong time, and that's okay." This level of honesty and calm is rare in Hollywood breakups, and it shows how much both of them have grown since their early days together. What happens now? So what's next for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck? For Jennifer, the focus is on healing through music. Her song Wreckage of You is just the beginning. She's planning more releases and possibly a full breakup album. Fans are already calling it her most emotional work yet. She's also spending more time with her kids, focusing on family, and getting back into acting. As she put it, "I'm finding my voice again, not just as a singer, but as a woman." Ben, on the other hand, is staying low-key. He's directing a new film and keeping most of his life private. He's also co-parenting with Jennifer Garner and focusing on personal peace. According to close friends, he's calm, stable, and focused on his kids and work. A love that taught the world. Even though their marriage ended, the story of Ben and Jennifer still means something special to millions of people around the world. It showed us that love can be exciting, messy, beautiful, and sometimes it just doesn't last forever, no matter how much we want it to. Their relationship had everything: fame, pressure, romance, and a second chance that many people dream of. But it also had real struggles that couldn't be fixed just by love alone. Sometimes, growing as individuals means growing apart, and that's what seems to have happened here. Both Jennifer and Ben are walking away without hate, just with memories, lessons, and a lot of strength. Jennifer called it a chapter that had to close. Ben called it a journey that made us both better. And in a world full of loud breakups, their quiet goodbye speaks volumes. What fans are saying, fans online have mixed feelings. Some are heartbroken, especially those who followed their love story from the early 2000s. Others are proud of how both stars are handling things. Many people are sharing how the lyrics of Wreckage of You helped them through their own breakups. Some are calling it one of Jennifer's most real songs ever. On social media, the hashtag number BENNETTERFOREVER is trending again. Not because of the divorce, but because people still see their story as something unforgettable. At the end of the day, not every story has to end with happily ever after to be meaningful. Sometimes, the most powerful stories are the ones that show us how to move on with grace. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck may no longer be husband and wife, but they will always be a part of each other's journey. And maybe that's enough. If this story touched you, let us know in the comments. What do you think about how they handled the breakup? And how did Wreckage of You make you feel? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more real stories, and if you want to hear what Jennifer's life looks like now, check out our next video, linked right here on the screen. Thanks for watching.